Good morning, class 7. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 15, that is light. And today we are going to discuss about the exercise question answer of this chapter. So question number 1 is fill in the blanks. Now comes question number A. An image that cannot be obtained on a screen is called dash. The answer is virtual image. Then comes question number B. Image formed by a convex mirror is always virtual and smaller in size. So image formed by a convex mirror is always virtual and smaller in size. Now comes question number C. An image formed by a dash mirror, that is plane mirror, is always of the same size as that of the object. An image formed by a plane mirror is always of the same size as that of the object. Next question number D. An image which can be obtained on a screen is a real image. An image which can be obtained on a screen is a real image. Next comes question number E. An image formed by a concave lens. An image formed by a concave lens cannot be obtained on a screen. Next comes question number 2. Mark T if the statement is true and F if it is false. Mark T if the statement is true and F if it is false. Number A. We can obtain an enlarged and erect image by a convex mirror. The answer is false. We can obtain an enlarged and erect image by a convex mirror. The answer is false. Next question. A concave lens always forms a virtual image. A concave lens always forms a virtual image. The answer is true. Next question number C. We can obtain a real, enlarged and inverted image of a concave mirror. The answer is true. Number D. A real image cannot be obtained on screen. The answer is true. A real image cannot be obtained on screen. The answer is true. Next question number E. A concave mirror always forms a real image. The answer is false. A concave mirror always forms a real image. The answer is false. Next question. Match the items given in column 1 with one or more item of column 2. Number A from column A. A plane mirror. The answer is number 5 from column 2. The image is erect and of the same size of the object. Next, a convex mirror B from column A. Number 2 from column 2 can form image of objects spread over large area. Then comes question number 3. A convex lens. So answer from column 2 A. Number 1 used as magnifying glass. A convex lens used as magnifying glass. Next comes D. A concave mirror. Answer used by dentists to see enlarged image of teeth. Next, number E. A concave lens. Number 6. The image is erect and smaller in size than the object. Concave lens, the image is erect and smaller in size than the object. Now comes number 4. State the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror. So the answer, the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror. Number 1, the image formed is virtual. Number 2, the image is laterally inverted. Number 3, it is of the same size as the object. Number 4, the image is situated at the same distance from the mirror as the object. And number 5, the image is erected. Class, here number 4, remember, the image is situated at the same distance from the mirror of the object. This will help us in question number 12 and 13. We will see that. That is, remember, the image is situated at the same distance from the mirror as the object. Okay. Next, Find out the letters of English alphabet or any language known to you in which the image formed in a plane mirror appears exactly like the letter itself. Discuss your findings. So answer: A H I M O T U V W X Y are the letters of English alphabet. These are the letters of English alphabet in which the image formed in a plane mirror appears exactly like the letter itself. Now comes question number 6. What is virtual image? Give one situation where a virtual image is formed. So virtual image, the image that cannot be formed or obtained on a screen, is called a virtual image. This much we had already discussed. Now when we stand in front of our dressing table mirror, we used to see our virtual image. The virtual image is formed in case of plane and convex mirror. Now comes question number 7. State the difference between convex and concave lens. So 2 columns. Number 1, from convex lens, thick at middle, thin at edges. Convex lens, thick at middle, thin at edges. Concave lens, thin at middle, thick at edges. Thin at middle, thick at edges. Number 2, convex lens can form real image. Concave cannot form real image. Convex converges light falling in it. Convex lens converges light falling in it. Concave lens diverges light falling in it. Now comes question number 8. Give one use of concave and convex mirror. So concave mirror, used by dentist to see enlarged image of teeth. Convex mirror, used in vehicles as rear view mirror. Number 9. Which type of mirror can form a real image? The answer is concave mirror. Number 9. Which type of mirror can form a real image? The answer is concave mirror. Number 10. Which type of lens forms always a virtual image? The answer is concave mirror. Next comes number 11. A virtual image larger than the object can be produced by a concave mirror. Answer is concave mirror. Now comes number 12. David is observing his image in a plane mirror. The distance between the mirror and his image is 4 meters. If he moves 1 meter towards the mirror, then the distance between David and his image will be. I told you when we are discussing about the characteristics of image formed by a plane mirror in question number 4, and I told you, remember the point number 4, that the image is situated at the same distance from the mirror as the object. So if David is standing in front of the mirror and the distance between David and mirror is 4 meters, so the same distance of the image of David inside the mirror, so 4 meters. So 4 meter inside the mirror and 4 meter in front of the mirror. So 4 plus 4, 8. So the distance between image and the object, and the object is here is David. So distance between image and object is how much? 8 meter. This is the first condition. In the second condition, David moves 1 meter forward. So here distance between mirror and David is how much? 4 minus 3, that is 1 meter. 1 meter minus, so 4 minus 1, that is 3 meter. The distance from David and mirror is 3 meters. The same happens inside the mirror. The distance between mirror and image is 3 meter. So 3 meter distance between David and mirror, and 3 meter distance between mirror and image. So it becomes how much? 3 plus 3 equal to 6 meters. So here it just becomes double 6 meter. The second question also like this. The rear view mirror of a car is a plane mirror. A driver is reversing his car at a speed of 2 meters per second. The driver sees in his rear view mirror the image of a truck parked behind the car, the speed at which the image of the truck appears to approach the driver will be just double of the number, double of the speed he is approaching, means 2 into 2. So 4 meter per second, because as right now we discussed, the distance between the object and the mirror is same, that is the distance between image and the object in case of plane mirror. Remember, in case of plane mirror. So class, I hope you are able to understand this discussion well, question answers well. If any problem, ask me class, I will help you. Have a great day, be safe at home. Thank you.